The ocean lives there. Our little house in Miami is the color of a ripe mango, which shutters the hue of the ocean on a bright sunny day. And inside the house, just down the hall, there is a tiny door. Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's blue, but it's always magic. Mama keeps it locked up tight, but when I stand in front of it and tilt my head just so, I can swear I smell the scent of coffee beans and oranges. Sometimes, in the middle of the night, I sit in front of the magic door. I stay as quiet as a mouse, and if I close my eyes tight and listen hard, I can hear birds singing on the beach and the wind whistling into conch shells. I think the ocean lives behind the door, under a very blue sky. When Mama finds me asleep and dreaming in front of the door, she lifts me into her arms and brings me back to my bed and sings me a song about coffee beans, oranges, the blue sky, the birds on the beach, and the wind whistling into conch shells. Even when Mama smiles, it never reaches her eyes. She wears sadness like a nightgown. She misses a place I've never gone to, a place beyond the magic door. While Mama makes oatmeal for breakfast and Papa puts his socks and pants and guayabera shirts in the wash, I put my ear against the door and I imagine the mountains that roll behind it, the cows and the goats, the falcons and the emeralds, and the people who dance the rara with their drums and their maracas. Then Mama calls me to the table, and I can choose to have some banana oatmeal or some cornflakes, and I always choose the oatmeal because its smell and its taste remind me of a place I have always wanted to go, a place I imagine exists on the other side of the red-blue door, a place where it's always summer and the birds always sing. On our way to the bus stop, I ask my sister Caroline about the magic door, and she says Mama built it for herself out of love, sadness, heartbreak, and memories. She tells me that it goes nowhere and everywhere. If you go through that door, Caroline warns me, you might never come back. I tell her I miss the ocean that lives in the space behind it. I miss the mountains where people dance the rara to the sound of maracas and drums, where it smells like coffee beans and oranges. How can you miss a place you don't even know? Caroline asked in her thick accent. She only speaks English to me, not like Papa who calls me Teacher One, my little love, or Mama who always says, Asujua, enough, when I try to fit her keys in the lock of the red-blue door to open it. In the evening, Papa plays the saxophone in the garden, and Mama talks about the good old days when she lived in a place far, far away before I was even born. It's not that far away, Caroline says, cutting open the dragon fruit. We could go there. We'd just fly over the Bahamas, go past Cuba, wave at Jamaica, and there we are. Mama tells us stories about the Haiti she knew. Crick, she says. Crack, Caroline and I say. Mama doesn't tell me what's behind the door, but I know she hears it. I can hear it too. The waves lapping the sand, the hummingbird songs in the mountain sky, the drums and the maracas. I know she smells it too. The coffee beans and the oranges, the spicy conch and the fried plantains. I can't help it. When the door calls me, I want to open it and walk through. Mama takes the key from my hand and I wait for her to walk away. Instead, she opens the red blue door to nowhere and everywhere. She takes my hand and starts to walk through. I know it's been calling to you, she says. This place on the other side of the red blue door. This place where it's always summer and the birds always sing. It's been calling to you, and so we must go there for a little while. We walk in together. At first, I can't see anything, but I can hear the sounds and smell the smells. And then suddenly, there it is, the place Mama loves so much, but I have yet to know, the place I missed in my head and in my heart. Haiti. We walk into her childhood and her dreams, and she's a little girl once again, just like me. Surrounded by the ocean, Mama and I gather seashells on the beach in Haiti. They look like wings in the sand. In the village of Gandu, she uses a machete to break open the coconuts, and the juice trickles down our throats and bubbles over our chins. We eat guava, passion fruit, and mangoes are so purple that they look like eggplants. We take a rainbow-colored tap-top bus up the mountains, and together we dance to the rhythm of the Yanvalu until Mama says that it's time to go. I close my eyes and once again find the magic door. We wave goodbye to Haiti, and I feel my eyes well up with tears. But Mama says, now that I've visited, I can go back anytime I want. All I have to do is close my eyes and remember it. When we get back to the house in Miami, Mama is laughing for the first time in a long time. And anytime I start to miss the island, I just close my eyes, breathe deeply, and I can hear the wind whistling into the conch shells and the rara music. I can taste the mango and see the turquoise ocean and the falcons flying in the blue sky. My home, away from home, is always waiting for me.